They detest them. And we really need to think out of the box, looking at new solutions that will be also acceptable by the Palestinian society, but will also adhere to Israel's national security needs for the long term.
GARSHIN, Baskin, how confident are you that Hamas will disarm? I mean, Donald Trump is using some pretty strong rhetoric because Hamas has been saying they're not going to disarm. He says you will disarm or you will be violently made to disarm, which obviously would be, one imagines, a return to some form of warfare. But if Hamas are saying we're not disarming, how is that process going to happen?
Yeah, first of all, I think it's not as big of a problem as it's made to be. Taking into account what my colleague said, Hamas has been defeated. They're decimated. They no longer have a real military force. They no longer have the amount of weapons that they used to have. They certainly don't have offensive weapons that would threaten the state of Israel in any way. As long as there are Israeli soldiers in Gaza, they have targets to shoot at, and they engage in guerrilla warfare, and that's very dangerous. But the most important thing to take into account now is that 95% of the Gazans no longer want to see Hamas again in their lives. Hamas has no support in Gaza. They're afraid of the Gazans. They're executing Gazans who are working against them today. They're showing strength, but it's a false strength. It's not really there. They cannot govern Gaza. They cannot control Gaza.